All right. Best song themed around space. Space Oddity by David Bowie or Rocket Man by Elton John. Do you know what Space Oddity is?
I'm sure I've heard it.
Ground control
Yeah,
to Major Tom.
I'm gonna go with Rocket Man.
Okay, wrong. And then Better Piano Man, Elton John or Billy Joel.
Elton John.
Billy Joel literally has a song called Piano Man. So fucking weird that you would say that. Cannot believe you did both David Bowie and Billy Joel dirty like that. Honestly, when I had this planned in my head, I thought you were going to say the opposite of Elton John. So I was going to say, I can't believe you did Elton John dirty on both accounts.
Fuck you.
But you kind of beat me there. And so, welcome to What's Happening. We're journeying all through time and space to discover what's happening to the human race. We don't really care what's happened in the past. Welcome to the What's Happening podcast.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to
I was just saying hello to you.
Happening. Yeah, and I'm just going.
Song after the song.
Yeah, I can. I just did. Here, I'm about to make another song.
Don't you
so,
do it.
yeah, I'm gonna.
Do it.
What's Happening is the name of our podcast, where we talk about things that make us laugh.
We better laugh a fuck ton this episode.
Oh, we're going
or
to.
Or you're fired.
We're freaking full today. We have a lot. First off, this isn't the order that we're going to do things necessarily. I'm just saying, like, first things that we have. We have Coca-Cola with coffee. We're going to try it and give our feedback. We both like coffee. I like Coke, kinda. I like rum and Coke. And Shelby, you don't drink soda.
Nope. Facts.
So I think this will go well.
Yeah, sure.
And then
the perfect pool of people to test.
Mostly because it seems like a crime against the natural order. But apparently this is a thing. I believe it was called, so this is just Coca-Cola with coffee. I believe it used to be called Coca-Cola Black. But I could be wrong. And that was also like a Coca-Cola infused with coffee or something. I don't know. I'm not up to date on my Coca-Cola facts.
I'm just a little confused because like Coke and sodas already have caffeine in them. Why are we putting coffee in them?
I'm intrigued though. Like, what if it tastes really good?
You know what probably tastes better?
Wait, ready? What if it tastes really good?
What if?
We probably won't buy it again.
Yeah.
What if it tastes really bad? We just won't buy it again.
We'll just keep drinking our regular coffee.
But I was intrigued, and it was on sale.
Yeah.
So, and then let's see, what else do we got? We're talking about months. We're talking about
I need to go.
The Monsterverse. We're talking about a product review, right? You have a product to pitch?
Yeah.
A schlubby product pitch. What do you want to start with?
Well, first off, what's happening? How are you? Get fucked.
I just said everything that's happening.
No.
I've been playing a lot of MLB The Show. So
lose it. Joking. That's cool. So my product for this week.
Wait, what's happening with you?
Nothing really.
Fuck.
I went into the city for the first time.
Into the city.
For like a year.
Into the city.
Are you gonna keep going?
Into the city.
You've already made everyone turn this off at least 3 times. So, yeah, I went to the city for the first time in over a year. No. Which was cool. Mm-hmm. It was very it was very exciting and like kind of refreshing to like do something again. And it's really funny, like with how close we are to the city, just like literally having the realization I haven't gone into it in over a year was just weird. So, but it was very nice. I mean, like literally everyone was wearing masks, like spaced out. It was a very beautiful day when we went, so everyone was just kind of like out and about.
It's a beautiful day.
Everyone was just out and about doing their own thing, spaced out. But it was very nice to like walk around and see things that like I was so excited about when we moved here. And now,
oh my god.
And now I'm here.
That's right. We moved to Boston.
I forgot, honestly. I thought we just moved to a shed somewhere.
We went hiking
We didn't
yesterday.
go hiking.
How'd you fuck that up?
That felt like that statement was connected to we moved to Boston, as if like we've never gone hiking before.
Yeah.
We went to Boston and then we found a mountain.
And then we hiked. And then we went home.
Yeah. We went hiking, which, as I just said, when I say we haven't been to the city in a year, we haven't like done anything in a year, as I'm sure most people know. And in that list of
I'm sure most of you have also done because of being responsible.
And as in also not having done anything, that means we've done very little physical activity.
That's something that we probably could have done more.
But we didn't. But we didn't.
So
I was like, you know what? It's going to be a gorgeous day. It was like 75.
Let's go hike.
I was like, let's go hike. There's got to be trails somewhat nearby. And everything we've tried thus far has been just like kind of like small parks, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know how else to describe that.
Like around a pond, basically.
Yes.
Or, yeah, no, I mean, flat.
Like, maybe there is a small wooded area, but, like, nothing very nature-esque.
Maybe a quarter of a mile trail that just starts on one little stretch and then ends somewhere else, and then you just walk back.
Yeah, so I was like Googling, and they were saying like, wow, this is such a great like piece of nature by the city. And I was like, great, like we'll have a good little like walk. Maybe there was some, I say the word climbing, because like the mountains we're used to, they're quite rocky, so like, you know, you kind of have to like sometimes get a little handsy when you're like climbing up certain like areas and whatnot. So that's what I say when I say climbing. That's what I mean. I was like, oh, so it'll be a good mix, a nice little lead in to a beautiful day. I misread a lot of information on these trails, and we ended up doing like the hardest trail they had, which was straight like climbing hills on very steep angles, all rocky, and then having to go down them, and then like a valley, which accurately so you described to our friend as like they were kind of swampy because it just had rained like the weekend before. And so just like all of it together, we were not prepared physically, equipment wise. Like most people there had gear to some degree. Walking sticks.
We thought
boots.
they were going a little hard.
Well, we were just thought like they were really into hiking, and so they just like, you know, every time you would go, you'd just probably bring your gear.
Most of the people we were seeing at first were older, so we thought like, I mean,
yeah,
if I was older, I would also want to have something that gave me a little more stability.
But we realized quickly,
you just need that
something. Yeah,
be just more physically fit.
Yeah.
/ ready for something like that.
Yeah. I mean, the whole trail was literally just a series of hills that you had to climb up and down.
But they were like straight up, like the incline was what was crazy, because then we did like a different path to come back, and like that was perfect. That was like enough, like we'll call them challenge spots where it's like a little rocky and stuff like that, and you have to be like mindful of where you're going, not super steep.
But there were
anywhere.
Like families on that trail.
Yeah,
there were not families on the trail we started on. It was like everyone was geared up. We were like literally the only people who had next to nothing on us. Like we passed maybe 4 other people who kind of were like our level of like what we had with us. So it was really fun.
Yeah, it was.
It was beautiful.
Quads were on fire.
Yeah. I'm actually not too sore today though.
I'm not either, surprisingly.
So we must not be as out of shape as we thought. Yeah, fitness.
Let's drink some Coke with coffee.
Oh my god. But yeah, so that was really fun. It's really, you know, you're not really in nature when I'm so used to like the odds of you having cell service being on a mountain aren't great. And I was like, oh, I need to look something up because I didn't have the map.
We wanted to watch that new Netflix documentary while we were up there, so we watched that, and then you pulled up the
but like between the two, I went, man, I don't know if I have internet up here, and literally full service, and I literally
there
laughed.
were USB outlets.
Yeah,
just kidding.
People were charging their zip cars on like the side of the trails.
on top of the mountain.
But I definitely like it's great because on that sense I was taking it super seriously, like we're out in nature and I have no access to look anything up, but then I wasn't prepared whatsoever physically for actually doing the trail. Great mixture of things, but no, it was a good time, and we kept talking about it yesterday, and I like really do actually want to go back. And
absolutely.
When we have friends, I know some of them would enjoy that activity, so
and you might too.
Yeah, welcome to Boston Reviews.
Hi. My name's Chet.
And I'm schlubby. I have nothing else.
But yeah, that's what's been happening. We kind of started out like, oh, nothing's happening, but we actually did something.
All I'm doing is play MLB.
All I'm doing is play MLB. All we did was watch Godzilla and King Kong, and then Godzilla versus Kong.
Yeah, and then Godzilla 2.
Well, yeah. Well,
and then,
yeah.
And then
Godzilla
and
versus
then,
Kong. Okay.
And
all right. Should we talk about that first? What do you want to talk about first?
I don't care. I realize my laptop's not plugged in, so I'm going to do that quick. You can talk about whatever you want.
I'm going to start with
One thing.
I guess let's start with the MonsterVerse, because like, look at us, we were caught up on something for once. So Shelby and I decided all Godzilla versus Kong, if you guys don't know, is a new movie where a giant lizard fights a giant monkey, and it's on HBO Max for free right now. HBO Max isn't free though, so you always have to take those things into account. You're paying a subscription service.
But it's not like Disney where you have to pay for premiere access.
So anyway, they also have all of the newer rebooted movies on there. So you have Godzilla from 2014, then you have Kong Skull Island, excuse me. And that was from I think 2017 or 2016. 2019's Godzilla King of Monsters, and then Godzilla versus Kong. We watched all of them. I'm pretty sure I had seen Godzilla, and I know we had watched Kong already, but we went back and we watched them again. Not that it matters that much, I'd say.
First, just if you want the whole experience.
What do you think, before even going into Godzilla versus Kong, because you kind of knew what you were going to be getting with that, especially because I literally said what was going to happen, and then 90% of it happened. But what were your thoughts on just the first three movies, like Godzilla, Kong, Godzilla 2? Well, like, what were your thoughts? I'll let you go first, and then I'll say what my thoughts are.
I mean, I don't really have any like really in-depth thoughts. I just thought like they were fun. Like,
yes.
I don't really, I mean, I'm not someone who's like obsessed with that like universe or the stories or anything. Like, I maybe watched one of the older Kong movies. Like, I don't know. I literally, all I said was, who's Kong? The movie started with Kong, and I went, who's Kong's girl? And you looked at me and I said, Kong's always got a girl. He's always got someone. That's like all I know about the whole franchise in general. Like, they were fun. I think if you enjoy like anything from action to maybe like kind of like not really fantasy, but like
almost like sci-fi.
Yeah, that's it. I think you'd enjoy it. I don't think there's like anything wrong with them. They're just fun. That's kind of my thought.
I think Godzilla 2 is actually very interesting.
Yes, I did actually really like that.
Like, that entire movie, I was just like, okay, now hang on a second. Because Godzilla and then Kong are like you said, they're fun movies. Mm-hmm. Like, you kind of know what you're getting with like a big monster fighting other monsters. But Godzilla 2 was like, they really got into like the science of things. Also, the cast all together throughout this entire series, pretty solid. They get some big names in there. But yeah, good movies. And then yeah, Godzilla versus Kong, I felt pretty much similarly. It was fun.
Yeah.
I would actually say I'm surprised at how good it was, because I was a little worried that it was just going to be garbage, just cause. And it's been doing really well in terms of box office. It broke the pandemic record for movies that released during the pandemic. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I think everybody who, like you said, who enjoys like that kind of thing would enjoy it at the very least.
I agree. Yeah.
Turning up your gain.
I like my sound looks tiny compared to yours.
That's how it always is.
Yeah, this one felt bad. Yeah, no, I would agree. I feel like if you literally, even whether you choose to start from the quote unquote beginning or you just like watch one, I think if you like are just like, yeah, I like that, I think you can watch all of them. I don't think any of them are like bad. I don't think,
Honestly, I think you can probably get away with just watching Godzilla 2 and then watching Godzilla versus Kong.
Yeah, probably. But
because
yeah,
I don't really think, I mean, nobody transfers over from Kong Skull Island. Mm-mm. And nobody transfers over Ken Watanabe's character.
Yeah, but like, yes.
He's throughout. And then like the idea of Monarch, the company, is throughout all the movies. But
And it does like the idea of like setting up quote unquote a universe, but it's also not like
it's not super in your face about it.
no. And I think we're all really used to like Marvel and how they've done it and like kind of how DC does it, where it's like you look for all the connections, you look for this and that, but that's not really there. It's just like, yeah, we're all just here.
I feel like these are pretty similar to Marvel in the sense that like they just like quickly sneak something in.
Oh,
and if you catch it, you catch it. And if you don't,
I think
it's not like it really ruins it, but it'll pay off later.
Yeah, and I think, but I also think like there's only how many movies it is like, and not near the amount of characters. It is like somewhat hard to like judge the scope of what they're trying to build. But I don't think definitely doesn't feel like it's in your face. Doesn't feel like they're trying to do too much. Doesn't feel like they're like trying to do all these dramatic things. I just think it's literally, I can't say any more than like it's just fun. It's like cool. It's a little bit different, but if you're into either of those categories, I think you'd enjoy it. That's my unprofessional opinion.
There you go. Look at us, though. We were on top of it. We watched a brand new movie. We've kind of fallen off the old Shelby and Spencer watch everything train, you know, that we were on there forever. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's our Monsterverse. Go watch them.
Go watch them. Actually, they'll probably almost be leaving by the time this comes out.
Hurry. Start a free trial. Yeah, 7 days.
Yeah.
They're all only like 2 hours. They don't waste your time.
Yep. So, I do have a product for you.
I have a product for you.
Oh, boy. I don't think mine's the most exciting.
I'm very excited.
But when I saw this, I went, Schlubby would hate this.
When I saw this, I was like, they're on sale.
I bring you the Hug Sleep. The home of the sleep pod, and it's essentially
oils.
Nope.
Essentially oils.
Nope. It's
essential oils.
A tube of fabric that you wrap around your body that you just like slip into, and then you look like a little bean. But it's kind of like it's basically a blanket that just like sticks around you. So I guess
it's like a sleeping bag.
Yeah. But, and, see, here's my issue. They say that, like...
No, here's my issue.
They say that, like, oh, this can be so comfy, you won't lose your blanket. If, like, some people say it could help with, like, anxiety. It's very cozy. There's a foot sleeve that can be on or off, so your feet are covered or they're sticking out. You basically look like a little bean, and it does look very cute and, like, in that little Nestle cuddle sense. But I would literally freak out at being stuck in something, because
you know who needs that?
Who?
Mike Birbiglia.
Oh my god, his little mittens. But yeah, I don't hate the idea. Literally, the account's hug_sleep. I don't hate the idea.
I think I hate it because it's a sleeping bag.
I think I would lose my mind if I was in that. I mean, I can't even sleep with tucked in sheets because I freak out that I'm like stuck in something.
It's just a sleeping bag.
It is, but it's like lighter, so it's like, oh, I have a sheet on me. You know? I don't hate the idea.
I hate the idea.
A baby swaddle for adults. That's kind of how they advertise it, and I guess it's like they works for kids and adults or whatever.
Big. Again, I'm not gonna fund this. No, it's a no for me.
I think some people could like it, and depending on how you sleep. I think I would lose my fucking mind if I tried to sleep in this.
I think some people can like it is literally the tagline for anything.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I actually think this is a good idea for a product. I just think it doesn't work for me.
It's a sleeping bag.
Yeah, but it's like lightweight. Like it's probably a similar material to like the
sleeping bag.
To what I'm wearing right now. Like it's like stretchy. Yeah. Like, you know, it's not really meant for like straight warmth. It's probably more just like for like a comfort thing more than anything. But I don't know.
But if it doesn't keep you warm, then what's the point?
I'm not saying... I'm saying, like...
Listen here.
Sleeping bags tend to be, like, fleece or, like, something heavy. I don't think this is that. This is essentially, like, wrapping a sheet around your body.
No. Final answer, no.
Thank you for your time. That was Schlubby's. I literally wrote Schlubby's sleep worm product.
Sleep warm. Yeah. Sleep warm or worm?
Worm.
Love it. All right, next product. Do you want to do the next product? Do we have time?
Yeah.
All right. So, like I said, store. It was on sale. And basically, how they try to sell it to you, like the pitch behind it is, it's just Coke with coffee in it. So
that's a horrible pitch.
it's like you said, 2 caffeinated products. I kind of want to pour a little bit of it just to see.
That probably is.
That still is, yeah. Gross stuff in it. Okay, wow. First thing that I'm noticing.
70 calories per can.
And the smell definitely smells like Coke and coffee at the same time. Yeah, let's go through the facts. Total fat, 0%. Nice.
Oh God.
Sodium, only 2%. I'm reading off daily values, by the way. Total carbs, 7. Total sugars, 18 grams. So, added sugars, that's 36% of your daily value.
Just smells like straight Coke.
You don't smell coffee?
No.
Really?
No, I just smell Coke.
On like the back end? Do you want me to get you a Coke so you can smell that?
No. They literally just smells like Coke.
It smells like coffee too, though.
I don't know if you can hear the bubbling. Trying to get the bubbling sound on the mic.
So it is carbonated. It's
the first 2
Coke.
ingredients are carbonated water and high fructose corn syrup.
Right, and then
The
caramel,
epitome of
color,
health.
caramel color,
Ew.
coffee powder, natural flavors, phosphoric acid, caffeine, sodium, benzoate, and potassium sorbate to protect taste.
This
Sucralose, acyl potassium. And this was canned under the authority of the Coca-Cola Company, Atlanta, Georgia 30313 by a member of the Coca-Cola Bottlers Association, Atlanta, Georgia 30327. Cheers. You really no coffee smell
No.
at all.
No.
Interesting.
Maybe a little bit more as it's been sitting. It's just straight Coke.
That's so good.
It's just straight Coke. With like a darker flavor. Maybe like I kind of taste the bitterness. But Coke's already bitter.
No. That's so good.
You're joking, right?
Do you like it?
No.
I also hate it. It's not good.
I mean, I wasn't gonna like it.
I know, I said that. I said that you weren't even going to try.
It's not the worst thing in the world. Like, I actually
Oh, because
prefer...
I was going to go the other way. It is probably the worst thing in the world.
I don't like
The
Coke.
aftertaste is not good either.
Yeah, but it's the same aftertaste as Coke.
No, it almost has the aftertaste of like Diet Coke. There's a difference, people.
It's not as, like, strong a flavor as, like, just drinking Coke. Like, I can taste that there's, like...
If you, like, hold it in your mouth a little bit.
But it's, like, so not... It's, like... I don't even know how to describe it.
Yeah, really let it mellow in your mouth for a little.
Oh, yeah, I'll let it mellow.
See if you taste the coffee then. Kind of like... You taste the coffee a little bit? Or is it just worse because you're now tasting it more?
Yeah, I'm just tasting more Coke.
It definitely doesn't taste just like Coke. You're absolutely wrong about
No,
that.
I can taste something else, but...
Just like it doesn't smell
This is
just like
supposed to be
Coke.
dark blend coffee. Like, I feel like that should be, like...
I wonder if the
pretty
vanilla
strong
would have been
coffee.
better because vanilla Coke is pretty good. But I don't know. I mean, I don't really love soda.
I don't know why you made us both open one.
Because we have to drink them.
I have to drink this whole thing.
It's like, Shelby, it's 12 fluid ounces. That's 355 milliliters, just doing the math off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm. It definitely didn't say that on the can.
Who would you recommend this to? Do you think, does Emily like coffee?
I don't know. I don't think so.
She likes Coke, right?
I would maybe have my mom try this, but she likes Diet Coke.
Well, it kind of tastes like Diet Coke. It has... Oh, is Diet Coke 0 calorie? No, that's
Yeah.
Coke Zero. Or are they both 0
I
calorie?
thought they're both.
What is it? Diet Coke is what Coke Zero used to be, or Coke Zero is what Diet Coke used to be?
I don't know. The first time I ever had Coke, I was out and about with my mom. We were like at a mall or something, and I was really thirsty, but I didn't have a drink, and she had like a can or not, like some kind of container.
She had a can of Diet Coke with her.
No, she had some kind of like
Probably a
cup
bottle?
of it because we were just at like a restaurant.
Oh, like yeah.
Yeah, and we're like in the restroom, and like I was just sitting there waiting, and I was like, "Ugh, I'm really thirsty," and she was like, "Oh, just take a sip of my Coke." I took a sip, wanted to die, spit it in the toilet, and I was like, "This is disgusting." And I like on that day was like, "I hate soda."
I mean, there are worse things for you to like
Not like.
not like.
I mean, also the carbonation used to just like fuck up with my stomach.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I don't recommend that.
Diet Coke also like really just
The more I
not great.
drink it, I
Diet
just
Coke
don't
makes me
like
feel
it.
super dehydrated. Like makes my mouth dry out.
That's the other thing. I legitimately don't know how people who drink soda
Here we
don't
go.
feel dehydrated constantly. Like I feel like some people drink soda constantly, and I'm like, how are you not always like my throat feels like it needs like water?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I used to drink like 2 cans of soda a day.
Like my throat feels like has a film over it.
Yeah. I don't drink a lot of soda now, so I definitely understand that feeling that you are feeling. What are you doing with it? You're not finishing it?
Throwing it away. No, I'm joking. I'll probably finish it later.
Hell yeah.
Maybe. I'm gonna mix my own coffee with
honestly,
it.
I'm excited to see. Do we feel a boost towards the end of this episode?
No, I think I'm actually gonna pass out.
God,
Yeah, and that
so burpy. It's very burpy.
Ew.
Like coffee
Ew.
shouldn't make you burp.
to make you poop. This is the double
So,
whammy. It makes
it
you
is.
burp and then you shit yourself later.
You burp fart at the same time. So anyway, that's Coca-Cola with coffee. We tried it, and you know what, Shelby? Though here's the thing that I'm proud of us for, because we knew that this was
We
probably
wasted
going to
money
be
on
dog
this?
shit. We spent like
I know, I'm
$4 on
joking,
4
I'm
cans.
joking.
It was like we could have bought them by the can, which maybe would have been the better option.
Yeah, because I don't know what we're gonna do with these.
Honestly, I literally said I can just buy.
Enter the giveaway below to get this
So
can.
I was like, I can just buy 2 cans. We can just buy 2 cans, and you're like, no, let's just get the case.
Well, because I felt like I literally did that because I felt like everything that was brought up, we both just stood there and we're like, I don't know. And I was like, if we can't neither of us were just making a decision.
Yeah, I know, but you made
Like,
the wrong decision.
But 3 products before that, neither of us had made a decision on anything. We just kept going, I don't know, what do you think? I don't know. And then I was just like, I don't fucking care. It's in the cart. We're leaving. We were being very, like, just not decisive.
I'll finish them. I'll like, I don't know.
Put some rum in that shit.
I'll make.
Rum, coffee, Coke.
You know what? I might try it, and maybe my heart will stop.
You know what's better than caffeine and this caffeine? Alcohol.
I
Four
think-
Loko.
I think I'll make it like a channel point thing. If you give me on Twitch, if you sip and scan, open coke.com on phone, scan icon, enjoy more. No, thank you. I'll like have it be that if you redeem like 50,000 points, I'll chug a
Ew.
Coke with coffee.
Thank God that's over.
But in all seriousness, I'm happy that we tried it because we knew it was gonna be bad, but we still tried it, and that's just listen. I think
The power in positive thinking.
I think trying new things is good. Here's the thing: we could have told people, we could have been like, Coke with coffee. That sounds terrible. Oh, that's probably the worst thing in the world. But I'm saying it sounds like that. I'm saying it's probably that. Now we've tasted it, and we can say with absolute certainty that is the worst thing I've ever tasted.
Not good. I mean, probably the only thing I hate more than that is just like a straight tequila shot.
Which, speaking of which, you want me to go get the tequila?
Nope, no. We have this new Coke
We don't have
with
tequila.
tequila.
We did tequila. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Tequila.
Are you sure tequila shots or vodka shots?
Oh, vodka.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Because I don't think we've ever done
Nope.
tequila shots.
Never.
But I'll go get the tequila. All right. We've done a lot. We're rolling.
It was a great episode.
We're maybe coming to the end. Nope. Hang on a second. Spencer
Yeah.
was thinking
When?
not too long ago
Okay.
about the months. And Shelby, why are they the way they are?
Why?
I thought about it, right? What was it?
We were driving at the time. A long car ride ahead of us. And we went Now seems like a good time to ponder life's questions.
I
And
said,
it was something along the lines of like, I think I said, why can I not remember? Or like, I can never remember which month has 30. Oh my God, I hate carbonation. And which one has 31. And you were like, oh, well, it's this and this. And I don't know. One of us went.
It's the knuckle. January, February's in the valley. March on top. April in the valley.
I'm going to show the months of fucking
May,
knuckle sandwich.
June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Do it on your knuckles.
And basically one of us ended up going, why the fuck? Like, there's literally 30 and 31, but then there's a month of 28. Like, why is this happening? You know?
Mm-hmm.
We kind of were like, this doesn't make any sense. And you, kind of doing quick math, but also kind of being sarcastic, went, yeah, couldn't all the months just have, and I forget what day you gave it.
I said,
was it 29?
We
30?
were also talking about weeks and how it's really annoying that like some months get like an awkward like fifth week kinda, but they don't because
we were really bitching about the world's problems.
So I said like why can't every month be 4 weeks? And I was like, what did I say? I said do 28 times 13. And if you do 28 times 13, it does so happen to be 364 days.
Okay. So I forget, what did that mean?
So that means you could have 13 months of just
28
28 days.
Right.
And you would have a year.
Well, that wouldn't work. Because...
Why, Shelby?
Well, let me tell you. Back in the time of Julius Caesar...
I'm going to burp. I'm so burpy
I know,
right
I literally
now.
feel like I'm like leaning away from the mic because I have like hiccups. Back in the time of Julius Caesar, there were only 10 months.
Mm-hmm.
But some of his, quote, astronomers recommended that they expand to 12 months because they were studying and they found there seemed to be just over 12 lunar cycles in a year.
Pause.
Hence, we needed extra months. Because that's what our months line up with.
Pause.
Our lunar cycles. Sorry.
They thought, let's add 2 months.
Yeah.
Fine with it. I'll allow it.
Do you know which ones they added?
Didn't we change later?
Oh, I don't know.
Probably July and August.
No, January, February.
July because Julius and August because of Augusta.
But they were renamed at that time. That all did happen at the same time.
Wow,
but those months were... So I don't know. Oh, wait, when they say that, this is from...
That's the thing. We've reworked.
Wait, the months of January and February were added to the calendar, and the original 5th and 6th months, so we don't know the names of them, were renamed July and August in honor of Julius Caesar and his successor, Augustus.
Wait, 5th and 6th?
Yeah.
But 5th is June. No,
Well,
5th is May.
Well, then, maybe before July and August were the original 5th and 6th months.
That would be correct. Okay.
These months were both given 31 days to reflect their importance, having been named after Roman leaders. So
That's
they
the
didn't
thing.
even
That's
have a
such a
reasoning. They were like,
bullshit-
if we just alternate our knuckles.
Yeah. That's the thing. Because that's what's so weird, right? It is just every other month until you hit July. And you're like, July, 31. So August must be 30. But no. That's why you got to do the knuckle trick. Because both of them are on the mountain,
But then,
not in the valley.
But then this other one says that the days were chosen because the average time between two new moons is 29.5 days. So they just alternated. And that also is said it was decided during that time. So which is it? The Roman leader importance? Or
who cares? That's what I'm trying to get at. Because if it's 29 and a half, like, you're just gonna... I guess it... Well, I guess that makes sense. Does it?
Does it?
And why? Like, what's with February? Why do we have to give some months 31 days? Why can't all of them be about 30?
Like, yeah, like why can't we just moved it around? I am trying to Google the February thing.
Like what? If 12 of them, if everybody had 30, we would still need to make up 4 months would have to have 31 days. So what, you could do March,
Wait, what?
June,
Wait,
October, and December all
let me
have
read
31.
this.
That would have made more sense. Does everybody keep me up with this? September, not October. My bad. You keeping up with this, listener? Which month should have 31 days?
According
That's
to
right.
According to Britannica. I feel like I always
Britannica?
Yeah, Britannica.com. Why are there only 28 days in February? This is
We
because
hate
of a
them.
simple mathematical fact. I'm quoting. The sum of any even amount, 12 months, of odd numbers will always equal an even number. And he wanted, I believe Julius Caesar, the total to be odd. The total, I don't know, what is that? Total days in a year? Total, no, because that's even. I don't know what the total is. So Numa, whoever that is, chose February, a month.
Sounds like the mother of Ligma.
A month that would be host to Roman rituals honoring the dead as the unlucky month to consist of 28 days. Because even numbers for Romans were seen as unlucky.
But some months
So they
have 30
originally
days.
so they originally made them either 29 or 31, but the math didn't add up. So at the time, February was shortened to 28 days to make it even. I don't know. This is like all. It seems like we just fucking did whatever we pleased, but now we can't do whatever we please.
That's what I'm saying.
We let a bunch of other people decide what they please, and then we all went.
Bunch of fucking
Facts.
Romans and their fucking numerals and their fucking. Do they have the Colosseum?
I think so.
And the aqueducts.
The fucking aqueducts.
I built Do you remember? I built a bathhouse.
You built a bathhouse?
Yeah.
I just had to build a pipe system.
And we showed how the water would like travel to it. And then my teacher threw it away.
Yay!
And then I confronted her for throwing it away. And she said it fell into the trash.
And we hate you. That's what she said then.
She, not in so many words.
Yeah, I just made like I don't know, not really a drainage system. I don't know if it would have been like a sewer system. Basically just like the pipes, but like it all had, because it had to be like at an angle, obviously. You had to like continuously get things moving to wherever you needed them ending, because obviously there wasn't machinery to like do it. I had to do that. It was very poorly done, so I didn't really find value in like it surviving, so it probably didn't very long. It might also fell into the trash, but by my own doing. You know?
I think it's really shitty of a teacher to throw away a student's project.
I mean, yeah, unless it's like the scenario where they're like, collect all your shit by this day or it's gone.
Yeah.
Because like that
That
happens.
wasn't that. It was literally we walked out
Yeah.
and then somebody from the next class was like, yeah, she threw it away. Like she was pissed and threw it away.
Oh. We love it.
What a child.
You were a child at the time.
And then the nerve to lie and like try and pull like
A spin on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It fell.
Just the phrase "it fell into the trash"
like we
isn't
were in
really.
what, 7th grade?
Yeah.
I mean, like I'm not an idiot in 7th grade.
Also, where are things falling into trash? There's maybe one bin in the whole room. Maybe.
It just so happened on the table, earthquake, it slid, then the trash can also slid a little.
Yeah, because
and then it
you
fell.
definitely didn't place it like on top of the trash can.
For safekeeping, yeah, I did actually.
Yeah, that is the safest spot.
And it just fell in. Whoops.
Crazy.
So anyway, that's life, you know? C'est la vie. C'est la
So
vie.
we didn't really answer any of our own questions, except just none of it really
It
has
just,
a
none
reason.
of it makes sense, and every we could just have even 4 weeks. I mean, who fucking cares about moons and shit like that? Like, you can just remap it and be like, oh, well, on the 2nd of the 3rd month, there'll be a new moon. But people can keep up who like actually care. But we could literally have 13 months. Maybe we don't want 13 months. Maybe because 13's unlucky. We could have 26 months of 14 days.
Let's do it. That would feel like, I mean, I guess, would it make the year feel longer or shorter if you're like, well, the months are going by so fast, but there's
Longer,
twice as many?
26 months. No bueno. One for each letter of the alphabet. What would the A month be? August. What would the B month be? Come on. Think.
Bernardi,
Bernardi.
Bernarni,
Bernarni.
Bernarni.
Okay.
Yeah.
C. Cold. It's the cold month. but it's the third month. Okay.
That's cold.
December is D, obviously.
You're saying third month? That would basically be February.
No? Oh,
Yeah.
it would be halfway through February. You're right.
Cold. Would that really work for February time?
Well, yeah. But basically, the whole thing is like, do you ever think about how there are systems in place and they kind of seem stupid to you, and you think logically you could have this better system, but nobody will do it, and then you look back at how the system was originally created, and it was just a bunch of people who were just like, let's just do this because this is what we feel like doing, and then we've kept it that way for forever. I can think of like a million things, like pieces of paper from like 300 years ago that people still care about. Anyway, that does it for this episode of What's Happening. Did you have anything else?
No, I'm confused. You're now just yelling about conservation? What?
No, I was yelling about the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, I thought you were just like, why are museums a thing? Us holding on to old things? No, wait. I
No.
went to a museum this weekend, and when you go to a museum, especially an art museum, they tend to be like, hi, if you have this type of bag, please carry it this way. If you have a jacket, either put it in the coat room or like wrap it around your waist. There's like things you're supposed to do to like protect the artwork, so you're not just like not paying attention and like something flies around. Well, I saw it happen to quite a few people, but someone was like, didn't have their jacket. But it's always really funny because only certain people obviously uphold things like that, and a bunch of people will say nothing, so you can get through like 80% of a museum, and then all of a sudden someone's like, excuse me, you should have this, and then it's just like, it is annoying, but I also understand. Someone was just holding their jacket and didn't have it around the waist, and someone walked up and was like, excuse me, can you please wrap your jacket around your waist? And she clearly didn't want to. Like, she was like, clearly had gone through most of the museum, obviously not doing anything wrong. And she was like, are you sure I can't just hold it? Like, can I give it to like my partner to hold it? Like, he doesn't have anything in his hands. Like, can he just hold it? And she literally said, conservationists have found the most safe way of transporting it is around your waist. And I went, my sister and I stopped and we went, are you telling me they've created mock museum setups and had people just like flail their jackets
now,
around?
Jill, we want you
Test subject number 1
to come in and just really just give the jacket the work.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about how close it is to you. Just really get creative
and
with it.
make sure it's loose in your hands.
Now, Jack,
Yeah.
we need you to come in. Jack and Jill, wow.
Yep, real original.
We need you to come in. Keep it around your waist, okay? Thanks. Perfect. Okay. And then
Do some hip rotations.
Jason, we want you to hold it in your hands, kind of be firm with it.
Yeah.
But if something happens, let it happen. Whatever feels right.
Yeah.
And then they were just like, okay, Jack's was easily the best. Jim, what the fuck were you doing with yours? Was that the name I used? Was
I
that
don't
the
know.
name I used?
I don't know.
Who's Jim? How did he get in here? Conservationists have told us that if we don't let random people into the museum, that's the best way to keep stuff safe.
But it was the sentence. It was the conservationists have found. Like, they did a fucking study. And I was like, come on. Like, no, I totally understand it.
Did the person who said it, did they seem like somebody who's just like,
no,
you can't see it, but I'm like shaking my head. Like,
they didn't. They were being very respectful.
Okay.
Like, everyone in the situation was being very nice, very respectful. But it was the sentence that clearly it was trying to deflect. I'm not saying this. People it's the rule of the museum. But saying conservationists have found is just for something in terms of just please make sure you're mindful of what's coming off your body so you don't bump into something. Mm-hmm. It's just a very funny sentence. And Maddie and I were on it for easily 20 minutes. What is this? Did they put them in a museum? Is there an area of the museum they don't care about? They tested this? Did we make a whole fake museum?
I get the sentiment because them's the rules. But if you were the person, if somebody said that to you, how mad would that make you? I feel like that'd make me really mad.
What?
Them saying conservationists.
I think I would laugh.
I'd be like,
it's
all
just
right,
weird.
Listen.
It's just weird.
You could have just, after the second time I asked, which shame on me, you could have just been put it around your fucking waist. And that would have been touche.
Yeah, I feel like most people, every time
a good day.
Every time it happens to me, they're just like, hi.
Yo, Jason.
Anytime something happens to me, because I'm someone who travels with a backpack a lot, and in museums they prefer you to hold it at your side or just hold it by the strap down here, so it's not hanging off your back. And if you get close to something and turn, you have an extra who knows how much space off your back. They don't let you wear backpacks in museums generally.
I don't really think about that because I feel in your hand.
Yeah, but you're not.
More...
I'd hope you're not swinging your arm around.
How do you walk?
It's like you just have nunchucks in your hands the whole time. They're just flopping.
We saw somebody walking like that down the road the other day.
Oh,
I must not have
I
pointed
feel
it
like I
out,
kinda
but
remember that.
she was in the fucking.
Zone with her arms. I do remember that. You either have to hold it in your hand at your side so that like you're aware of where it is, or you're supposed to, which is even funnier, hang it on the front of your body so you can see it and be like,
That's
yes, this
hilarious.
is where my purse is. They always just go, can you please do this, like, just to like protect our museum pieces? And I'm like, yeah. I mean, I'm not really one. You tell me something and I'm apologizing to you, so like I'm obviously not gonna object, but it was just, I've never heard it worded that way.
I for a split second, and I think you would have noticed it, but I had muted my mic to burp earlier.
Yeah, I saw it.
And I went to go do it again, and I looked down and I was like, I didn't remember ever unmuting it. So I like looked down and I was like, thank God. I feel like you would have
God.
noticed.
I'm not sure.
But I'm
I mean,
also
there
not
wouldn't have been an audio track for you.
So anyway, you guys could still hear me, and none of that matters. But yeah, no, sorry,
just funny.
the rules, museums, yes,
Yeah.
they're there for a reason.
Yeah.
Don't fight it. And you know what? When
I
you
mean, there's
do,
pieces
they're
in
gonna
there that
they're
are like,
gonna,
how old?
They're gonna come at you with the conservationists
I found.
have found that
yeah.
if you eat your own shit, love it. I love the idea of walking around with your backpack on your belly.
Good times. Yep. Yeah. And that's that. My eye's twitching. Can you see it? It just stopped.
I couldn't see it. I couldn't see your eye.
All right, I'm gonna go vomit up this
Oh,
Coke
it came out my
coffee.
nose.
Ew. Okay, we're done. Thanks so much for listening. You can find us both on our independent socials.
Independent.
Feel free
Feel
to
free.
give this a, I don't know, a like or something.
Like
Rate it on iTunes. Share it with a friend.
Share it.
And we will
We'll see you
Next
next
week.
week.
do 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Oh shit.
Fuck. Bye.